sad to say, but you know I'm mad. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beak your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my
If you're still clapping away before every game, there's another way to express yourself before and after a game in the city.
Here's a fast break on setting up your emotes for pre- and post-game lineup screens. Begin by opening up the main menu and choosing animations. In the animation store, visit Park and Rec intros and outros.
Here's where things get fun. Looking to hype things up with a dance? There are plenty to choose from, and new animations are added every.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now the Lakers starting group. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Nash is out there with Doncic, and it's Hayes in at center. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams at the 3. Doris, here we are looking ahead to the postseason. Do you have a favorite right now?
Well, Kevin, like anyone, I definitely have some ideas of who I think could be there and the last one standing. But I'm staying neutral. Number one, it's my job, and predictions only lead to the possibility I'm wrong, and I don't want to do that.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Outside, Dort fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Nash with the bucket.
3 points. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Vanderbilt with the block. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Nash. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Hartenstein. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
Jared Vanderbilt.
First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for your
That free throw, no good.
Aaron Wiggins. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Nash, and another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point Luka is unguardable. What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels, so dangerous.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Now here's James. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by LeBron James. Hartenstein with it. Hayes on him. And stolen by LeBron. To the wing on the left. With the shot. Nash's shot is off.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
To the paint. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Dort.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Nash against Dort. Stolen by Dort. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron with it. Dort covering. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Wiggins kicks to Williams. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Again, Los Angeles.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Wiggins. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic dishes to Nash. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
To the middle, one-on-one fast break, and the shot is good. 15 points for Nash.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 15-point game. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There aren't many players who can score at the volume he has and make it look as easy as he does every game. He averages more than 36 points a game. Los Angeles leading by 13. Doncic passes to Nash. Sinks the three-pointer. Nash has got 18 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
LA's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And that one's good. Doncic.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Here's Dort. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. No good again that time.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic, and Hayes throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Wiggins after the basket by Los Angeles. It's Dort on the wing. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's 20 points for Nash.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Hartenstein. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. Vanderbilt against Wiggins. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And the Lakers also making a change. Connect, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Wiggins outside. Back to Caruso. No good on the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
LeBron passes to Nash. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Nash missing. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander over Nash. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Nash against Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Passes it to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. LA has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Caruso grabs the miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
There's Nash with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Williams looking around. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. The teardrop falls in. Doncic has got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Luka Doncic. Goodwin out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Nash. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace misses. Lakers leading by 22. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. And again, it's the Lakers.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. Last time out, he had 13 points. Floats one up. It's tipped.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Doncic from the arc. They grab their own miss. And there it is for him.
Jared Vanderbilt.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Dort, Wiggins outside, jacks up a 3. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 52 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Goodwin, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wallace outside. And there's the pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one is good. That's now 32 points for Nash.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Dort. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Los Angeles ball.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? Kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Nash. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 4 points in the quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Hartenstein inside. Hayes on him. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort takes the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And that one misses. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. The Lakers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Goodwin. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. On offense, here are the Thunder. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And here's Nash outside. Here's Hayes. Basket counts. Hayes has got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dort, left side. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. the play.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Nash. Here's Hayes. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Milton. And that one drops.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They get the rebound.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Thunder with the rebound. 1:49 left here in the second. To the inside. Joe takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Nash. Shoots over Dort. Nash's shot is off. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Lets the 3 fly. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
That one goes. Count it.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Doncic dishes to Nash. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Yes, that goes in. Nash has got 34.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Vanderbilt kicks it over to Nash. And it goes down 2 points. Nash has got 36. The Thunder shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Up in time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Doncic finds Hayes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Luka Doncic.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball. basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Nash. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. And 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nash outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the high post. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. All free throws good from Dort.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort against Nash. A putback, and Dort stays with it. Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Passes to Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 15. Nash can't get it to go.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here's Nash. After Lou Dort's miss, 2 points, that one goes.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Doncic has got 17 now.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Doncic dishes to Nash. Got it. Good job in the low post. Nash has got 47 points.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Dort. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
The assist.
LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Dort. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Nash can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The shot by Williams, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The feed to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Now here's Nash. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Dort misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Here's Williams. He's got 12. Wiggins outside. From downtown. Tips it. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And Doncic gets it to go.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Williams finds Dort. Wiggins with it. Count the basket. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Wiggins against Vanderbilt. Here's Nash. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the paint, here's Dort. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dort's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Doncic. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James, the pass to Nash. Pulls it from the elbow. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Pass to Nash. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The shot's good from Nash.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Doncic, who's got 23. Over to the left wing. Wiggins against Vanderbilt. And he drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second.
That one on Williams.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Jared Vanderbilt.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for one.
A free throw off from Finney-Smith. Now here's Caruso. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past it, sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose.
Hey everyone, Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings PA announcer, standing by with 100,000 VC for the top play of Season 5. Let's see which plays you chose for the big vote. Our first winner was not Jeremiah in the theater, slamming home a putback, intercepting the ball, and launching the cannon-powered alley-oop. The triple combo for the win. Put this build through the NBA Combine. We might have a top performer here.
Oh my God!
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Nash in at the 2 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Jabari Walker is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, BA. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Doncic passes to Nash. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for Portland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for one.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the Kings still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age. I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved and producing.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Nash. He's covered by Simons. Nash misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Trailblazers head coach. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest to cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Here's Hayes. Blocked.
Oh, great timing on the block. Sharp using his athleticism to make an impact on D.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Avdija. All alone. Good work there as it goes.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Sinks the tray. Nash has got 9.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Portland calls timeout. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for... Fourth most in NBA history, Clark.
BA, he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Here's Vanderbilt. Deflected. And he recovers it. James outside. Pass to Nash. Hayes with it. Is covered by Ayton. Here's Nash. 6 on the shot clock. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Vanderbilt. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Assisted by
Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Avdia. Coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Here's Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Doncic passes to Nash. The 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
3 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Avdia. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Nash passes to James. Now Vanderbilt. And it's good. 2 points. Vanderbilt's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Ayton. Oh, from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nash. Over Sharp. Count that bucket. 17 points in the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Simons. 15 in his last outing. Here's Ayton. Walker controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Simons passes to Sharp. Off target from outside. The Lakers lead by 19. Pass to Nash from deep. That one falls. Great. set up by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's Sharp on the wing. Wide open. Here's Walker. No good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is James. A 23-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Simons against Doncic. To the inside. Avdia. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent...
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Jabari Walker is out there with Avdia. And it's Ayton in it to 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.